am new because today is my holiday. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, rest day. I was usually I was in the office. That's why.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So you are from India, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, yes. I am from
Okay.
India.
Welcome to our live meetup here. So
Thank
this
you.
is Tom. Tom.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Uh, I'm Tom. I'm from Poland. To introducing myself, and I am first time here, so I am
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I think Tommy, it's your fourth time.
first time. Oh,
Yes. So at this time, you are also free. You're also okay, Tom. At this time.
uh, sorry, I didn't get what you mean. Sorry, could you repeat?
No, I mean, at this time, you are also free. You're okay at this time because we're
Yes, because it's Saturday and it's 10 a.m. here, so it's in the morning.
ah,
So
it's good because we're always have meet up so late in the night. It's
Sammy, could you turn off your background when you are not speaking because there is a echo which is damaging our transmission.
uh-uh. Can you please turn off your Sunel? Sunel, do you hear us? Uh, there is
Sorry.
some background, the noise. Can you please turn
Yeah,
off?
at my place.
In your place, you cannot control it. I
So,
see.
so
Yeah,
if you would be so nice and turn off your microphone constantly and only when you are speaking turn it on, please, because it will be
okay, okay,
okay.
okay. That will be great. Okay.
Oh, much better now.
So today our meetup is all about addiction.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you checked the questions? All the questions I posted on the.
Yes, of course. I have checked the questions and I've prepared some phrases and I've done my homework.
Oh, that's great, but you haven't posted yet. Hello,
I haven't
Charmaine.
posted, but I will be talking. I hope here, and I intend to use all the phrases which I searched for
Uh,
related to the topic.
oh, sure, sure. So how about you, Sunel? Have you checked? Hello, Jermaine.
Hi, I tried to adjust my camera.
Yeah, your camera is slanting. Can you please fix it? We can't see your face. Yeah, much better. So this is also Jermaine, our participant in the challenge. So we have new participant, Sunel. Maybe you can say to hi each other, guys. Introduce yourself so you can interact each other. Charmaine?
Hi, I'm still adjusting the mobile phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not those technical aspects.
Okay.
Hi,
So today we are going to talk about our hello, Joe.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
How are you, everybody?
yeah, we're doing good. How about you?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you.
So I think maybe another challengers also coming. So maybe we can start now, or what do you think, guys? We can start now our topic, or just wait for the other challengers? How about Tom? What do you think?
I think that we should start because
Sure.
they knew what the time is, and if they are late, it's their own fault.
Yes. Okay, so we have our first question. Maybe we can dive in each one questions, and then we can share our ideas, and then maybe what do you think? So the first question is, what is that? Are you addicted to something? So who's first? Sunil?
Uh, maybe I will start because I've prepared a little. So first, to answer this question, we have to be aware what addiction is. So the addiction is the state of being dependent of any substance or any things, and when you are in a state that you cannot stop using some substances, that is an addiction. So but apart from using substances, addiction could be could be a state of not being able to resist to some activities. For example, not I'm not able to resist of watching TV or checking the mobile phone. So I think that if we are aware of this definition, I think that everybody of us is addicted in some way to something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I am addicted also. I am addicted to my, for example, I'm addicted to TV. The paradox is that I have no TV set in my home because I was so addicted that I throw it away. So not to be not to be caused any harm by this TV. I think that's enough. Let's go to another.
Sure, sure. Okay, so how about let's move to Sunil. What are you addicted to? Are you addicted to anything? Sunil?
Yes, hello everyone. Actually, I'm not addicted to anything. Uh, like he was saying that he's addicted to TV, but I'm not addicted to anything. But I am in the habit of watch something. I watch some TV. Actually, not TV series. I have not watched TV, but I watched on YouTube. I am in the habit of watch comedy shows. That is very famous. Also, it's watched all over the world, but it's Hindi language show. That I normally I watch in Hindi. But
Hello,
I'm
Liz.
not addicted.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, how are you, Lee?
Hi, Lynn. I thought the time was the same with the last time, 7 p.m. my time. But you know, I just had a long nap and then I saw your message and I immediately jumped into the conversation.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So welcome back.
You know,
So
yeah, it takes time to have my brain back because my mind's kind of wandering before the nap.
Now we are waiting for your knowledge.
yeah. Actually, we're talking about the first questions. What are you addicted to? So, Sunil, are you finished with your ideas?
Yes,
Your
yes.
opinion? Are you done?
Now other people can start.
Okay, so let's move on to Jermaine.
Yeah, I have mentioned it. I addicted to the phone, the mobile phone.
Your mobile phone.
I'm always
This interesting. Everyone is addicted to mobile.
Sunil, can you please turn off your
okay. because when we use our phone to pay, I have installed a lot of apps for the payment, like Alipay, and then people use this to pay the money. So I use the phone to pay, and also I use the phone to make notes and text to communicate. Therefore, I'm equal to the phone.
I see. Okay, thank you. How about Zo? How about you? What are you addicted to?
Yes, well, right. At the moment, I've been using my mobile phones, and I'm the coffee. Yes, I realized the previous time I'm not kind of the coffees. I'm not coffee drinkers. Now I'm addicted to the uses mobile phones and coffees, and yes, another one is the TV. It's the because of the yes, I made the TV Korea TV series. This is the this is the popularized my country. So at the right time at the 7 p.m. So coming to the in front of the TV. So this is I'm addicted to the TVs and coffees and my mobile phone. Yes, right.
Okay. So, Sunil, can you please turn off your speaker?
Hello.
The sound. Sunil? Sunil? Guys, can you hear the sound?
Yes, I can hear you. My speaker is already turned off.
Oh, really? Who's that noisy sound came from?
Oh, I guess it's from my place because there's a heavy rain outside. So
Oh,
you guys hearing it right now? I'm sorry
Yeah.
for the
The-
quiet now. It's
inconvenience.
quiet now.
Okay, so I'll unmute myself for a while. Okay, I just don't
Ah,
know how. Just give me a minute.
it's raining in your place.
Yeah, it's raining.
I see.
Like
It's your.
piss and dog.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's okay. So how about you, Lee? What are you addicted to?
Do I need to unmute myself?
we can hear you.
You're done.
Oh, she is perfectly mute now.
Anyway, no, you cannot. We can't hear you. Yes, we can't hear you. Anyway, it's raining in your place. I'm sorry to hear that. What is it?
No sound at all.
Okay, so for me, guys, I'm really addicted to my phone. Yeah, that's true. Whenever I get up in the morning, I always checking my phone, my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube. So I'm very addicted to social media. So yeah, that's my addiction nowadays. I'm very addicted to.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry for the background noise. It's raining at my place, but as long as you can hear me, so tell me if I have to unmute myself, okay? So is it okay if I keep talking?
Yeah. Sure. Huh?
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for your old confession, and it's like confession time for me. Uh, so I can't say that I'm addicted to anything. For me, it's more like a guilty pleasure, because so I admit that I spend a lot of time uh, glued to my phone, and from the moment that I open my eye, I wake up until the moment I go to bed.
Yeah.
Every now and then I
Huh?
check my phone to because I don't want to miss any notifications or messages from my friends or my relatives. So all I can say is my phone, to be more specific, social media, and to be more exact, Instagram. So that's it. I don't have any other addition. At least I can control myself really well on that.
Yeah, we have to control ourselves, guys, especially in the social media. We spend too much in the social media and very time consuming. So sometimes we have to change or try to be productive in some ways. Okay, so moving on to the next question. So what is that? Maybe you can read, Tom. What is that? The second question.
What is the difference between a habit and an addiction? I think I told about it in my previous speech. The habit is the addiction. Sorry, the addiction is when you are dependent on something, and habit is your own decision that you will be doing something or not doing something. So habit is a thing that you are doing because of your decision, and habit also could be good or bad. There are good habits and bad habits, but you can change the habit. But it is more difficult with addiction to change the addiction, because it is very easy to get into a habit or to get out of the habit. It's very easy, but it is not so easy to get in addiction, to get out of the addiction, because sometimes when you try to stop some addiction, you get into another one. For example,
Yeah, exactly.
if I stop my TV activity, I throw my TV set out of my home, I started to be addicted to internet. So
You switch to another addiction.
yeah,
You can
so
any addiction.
that's it for me.
Uh-huh. How about Jermaine?
Yeah, I really look up do some research on the addiction. Actually, addiction got two parts. One part is psychological. That means obsessions. That means your mind always thinking about it, and you can't get rid of the idea. The idea keeps turning back to you, coming back to you. And for the behavioral, that is called compulsion. That means there seems as a force pushing you to do it. You can't stop it. And then if you stop it, you try to stop it, then the physical, your body will respond to it. Either you will feel dizziness, vomiters, or sweating, or you really craving for it.
Yeah,
So it's really difficult to remove. I mean, take away from your addictions.
yeah, absolutely. For example, if you're addicted to drugs or alcohol or cigarette, maybe your body keep looking on it. You cannot get rid of unless if it's habit, you can delay to later time. So that is all my.
Away your addictions. Sometimes you will return, going back to for it. Just like you are sober after your alcohol taking, but after a while you still turn to alcohol because you're psychologically you want the pleasure relief from it. So it's very difficult to remove from your addictions.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so how about Zoe? Do you have any opinion about difference between habit and addiction? Try to speak up. So we're here to share our ideas or opinions about our topic.
Okay, guys, I think my noise in the background uh, went away, okay? So
Yes,
I'm
it's
gonna
went away.
unmute myself and speak up. Okay,
Are you here? Are you here? My
yeah,
speaking?
yeah, Zo, you
Are you
can go
here?
on.
Are you here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So,
You can hear?
so,
Okay.
mm,
Yes. 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 Uh, Actually, harvest something you do regularly and often on autopilot. So they develop over time, and with repetitions usually become unconscious or a day-to-day routine. Yes, you can have habits. You can have this that's a good for you and uh, such as regular exercise or yes, something like this. Yes, whether they are harmless or positive or actually better for you. Yes, and the habit can, but and this habits can be hard to break. This is and then habits. Yes, yes. The addition is the this is look like the habits. Yeah, and this is a more complex. This is
more
more complex
complicated.
addition. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yes, more complicated addition. But addition is the can have negative consequence like yeah, has and yeah, relationships and yes, financial and something like that. Uh, yeah, the yeah, and this is the uh, addition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So, how about you,
yeah,
Lee?
yeah, they sometimes they impose physiology, physiology's needs. Yeah, sometimes physiology needs a driver.
Okay. How
Yeah,
about
I got it. I mean, you guys kind of cover all the things. You even looked up on the dictionary for it. So I guess what I wanted to add here is just, for me,
Yeah,
addiction is something that you you depend on it, which means it
yeah,
becomes
yeah, yeah,
an indispensable of your life. You can live without it, but in a negative way,
yeah,
but
yeah,
habit is formed when you intentionally um, look for it and form it like day by days. But addiction is
mm,
something that you cannot easily get rid of. So for me, habit is something that you can't really easy. It is easier to to form and get rid of the habit more than an addition. It takes more time and
yes,
effort and energy to to break the addiction more than a habit.
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. Uh-huh. Okay, so how about Jermaine? Can you please read the number
No,
three?
I can't, I don't, I'm afraid to turn off the screen. I don't, I can get it back.
I see, I see. How about Joe? Do you have your question? Our question?
I have the question on my hand available, so I can read it to you.
Okay, okay.
Question number 3: what are some good habits that you could like to have? What
Uh-huh.
are some good habits that you could like to have?
So, what are some good habits that you would like to have? Okay, so who's gonna first? Lee, can you answer your question?
Sure, of course. If you know me, if you've been following me, then I've included myself in a lot of different challenges because I want to involve other people. It's kind of motivation for me to keep going. For example, my physical activities challenge. So basically, I have to invite some of my friends. Send me the picture of the sweaty time to prove that we actually did it and if we don't do it, then we have to make it up the next day. So I guess the good habits now I have, one of them is doing exercise every day and doing video calls every day. I try to do it on a daily basis. Still trying to form some good habits, but at least for now, I have two of them as some good habits of mine.
Okay, thank you, Lee. How about Tom?
Okay, my habits are, of course, active. Some of them I'm proud of, and some of them I'm not so proud. My latest habit is to using Enki application, which I use on daily basis, and it take me about 1 hour to 1.5 hours, because I have daily about 60 or even 100 exercises to do, and so it takes me a lot of time. But there are also habits which I would like to have. For example, morning exercises, physical exercises. I used to done them, but now I'm quitting them because I have no motivation. My best motivation for this exercise was my ski holidays, because sometimes when I'm going to ski holidays, I have to prepare for these holidays, and preparing is the best way, like in language is the same way. Preparing the exercises are the best when you have a goal. The goal should be concrete, and because this concrete goal enable us to get into the habit of doing some exercises. So I think the perfect way is to set up a goal and then create a habit of doing daily exercises to achieve that goal. Thanks. That's all for me.
Yes. Thank you for your thank you for sharing. How about Jermaine?
Yeah, I want to mention about sometimes there's a habit. People always late. Whenever you ask him to do anything, he is always late. Late to meet up, late for submitting her homework. That is the late. That is a getting a habit. Have you and any of you get this habit? Everything is going to be late.
I can relate to you a lot.
Yeah, me too. Always delay, right? How
So
about
postpone everything to the last minute. Keep
yeah.
to the last minute. Have you anybody got this habit? This bad habit?
Procrastinate.
Yes,
Procrastination. I'm a big procrastinator, but I'm still working on that.
Yeah, how about Zoe? What
Yes.
habits would you like to have? Some good habits.
Actually, I have the bad habits. For me, I this bad. Yes, I'm trying to best myself. I like to have my good habit is the is the regular exercise, working out. Yes, formerly I go to the gyms, and you have the it's not going to change right now. You are it's the situation of the coronavirus. Yes, I have to have go to the gyms, regular exercise. And then the next one is I have to do the to-do list plans for tomorrow. This is for the release goes for my was it's the planning. The to-do list planning. Yeah, it's the because the yes plans. Yeah, it's the what's so for example, just like me, for example, what time is I want to go, what time is I want to do that, what time I want to manage the labor and something like that. Yeah, this is the systematically. Yeah, to do list my plans. Yeah, because I don't have plans to for the every day I go to the my work. So yeah,
Uh,
this is I would like to have the
so,
cohabit.
so
Yeah,
you want to have to be organized, everything your plans, so you have to.
yeah, yes. um, yes. Yeah. Another one is there. Uh, yes. Yes. I would like to have to good habits for learning English.
Uh-huh.
This is because yeah, because I don't have plans to learn English. This is where yes, what's the what's the I learned from something like that. Yes, English listening or writing or speaking. Yes, I don't have plans. Yes. Tomorrow I have our free time. I have learned English. Yes, I don't have plan, but it is depend on the time. So this is I would like to have habits, good habits for learning English. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, I got
That
it.
is yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
when he say learning English, I say Lenny, Lenny. I think why he keeps saying Lenny, Lenny,
Learning, learning.
learning, learning,
Yeah.
learning
Learning.
English. Not Lenny, Lenny,
Yeah,
learning.
I understand because I think you don't have your R sound. I think you don't have your R sound in Myanmar. Myanmar, right? You're from Myanmar.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry for my
I, we-
pronunciation. Yeah.
I don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about it because I just let you know. I smile because I say, why you keep mention about your Lenny? You know what is Lenny? Lenny is the one who
But
take
I
care
got
of
it.
your baby.
I got
Land,
you.
you
Somebody,
understand the landy?
yeah,
No
they say
borrows. It's
The
no
Lenny.
same,
borrow.
the same with your word sorry. You
So
said
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, don't feel bad. Okay, don't feel bad.
We
Next time,
understand you. Just slow down. You can get
but
into
next
it.
time because you're talking so much about learning, then you have to make it right. The next time you will improve.
Uh,
Don't feel bad.
R's. You can have your R.
Otherwise, I keep saying that
Learn,
why you keep mentioning your Lenny.
learning.
Is she a
Sorry.
beautiful lady?
Yeah, that's okay. We understand you. So, how about Sunil? Are you here? Are you still here, Sunil?
Yes, I am here, but I joining late because someone had called me. That's why I had to leave. But I didn't understand what's the right time. What's your question this time?
Our question was, what are some good habits that you would like to have?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Actually, this is a very interesting question.
Mhm.
Uh, at this time, I would like to form a good habit to reduce to use my mobile phone. Because
Yes.
sometimes I'm using too much mobile phone. Sometimes I think I should use mobile phone at least half an hour and 1 hour. But when I started to use mobile phone and after using, I started using too much time. I spend almost 1 hour, 2 hour. Sometimes I procrastinating other thing, and I started too much time on smartphone. That is a bad habit, and I think I should stop this type of thing. This is a thing, and I think I should work on it. And this is a bad habit, and yes, uh, and I think I have to work on it to stop this thing. That's all.
Okay. So for me, guys, the habit that I would like to have, to listen lot, and I mean to listen lots of English podcasts because before that was my habit. Whenever I get up in the morning, I turn on my computer and then listen to lots of English But now, whenever I get up in the morning, checking my phone, keep checking all the news feed, the Instagram, YouTube. So sometimes I lose my English habit before every time when I get up in the morning, I keep listening to lots of English. So that's my habit that I would like to reconcile. reconcile. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, guys. So what is the okay? So I think every one of us, uh, this question is all about smartphone. So smartphones are taking more and more our attention. So are you addicted to? So yes, I'm really addicted to my phone. How about you guys? You too. Everyone addicted to our phones these
Yeah,
days.
Yeah,
yeah, this is
sure.
a big
Yes,
thing.
Right?
yes.
Yeah, me too. Maybe just 3 minutes, 3 minutes. I keep checking my phone. So much addiction to my phone. So let's skip these questions. Okay, so we already talked about this smartphone. So how about number 6? How much or how often should a person drink to be considered an alcoholic? Mhm. How about Tom? You first.
Uh, frankly speaking, I don't know answer to this question because I am not alcohol addict. I'm not drinking at all, only occasionally. But I think it depends on the person because in Mediterranean countries there is a custom, there is a habit
Uh-huh.
of drinking wine to all the meals, and it is okay. It is not an addiction. It's a habit. But in some countries, this using of alcoholic drinks is forbidden at all. So it may be viewed that the Mediterranean people are alcoholics because they drink wine each day for every meal. So I think it depends on the culture. It depends on the personal qualifications, because I also heard that there are people which are uh, which are more likely to put in some addiction. And it was said that there were scientific research that especially people with blood type B
Uh-huh.
are more addicted to some. They are more dangerous in taking putting up in some habits. So the blood B people should be more aware and more conscious and about the addictions, I think.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Tom. Okay, so we have new participant. Welcome to our live, Vando. So
Hi, Adeline.
yeah,
How
this
is it
is
going?
your first time to join our live meetup. So this is
Yeah.
Vando. Maybe you can introduce to our other challengers. You can.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, everybody. How is it going? I hopefully everyone doing well. This is my first time participating in this live stream or video chatting. Um, um, what I mean, I wake up so early today.
Also,
Hi now.
Yes, right now is 5 5:42 a.m. the
Oh,
morning.
it's really early.
we have 12 hours
Yes,
different. I see. I see. Uh-huh.
that is why I'm drinking some coffee.
I see, I see.
Oh,
Okay,
Is it
so
your habit? Is it your habit or addiction? Drinking coffee.
It's a habit.
it's a habit, not
It's a
addiction.
habit.
so really motivated. You get up so early to attend this live class, this live chatting. You're really motivated.
Because yesterday I went to go to the bed early too, and today I wake up early because my sleep it's over. I can't sleep anymore.
Sleep late is your habit too. Is it sleeping late is your habit too?
Uh-huh. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, so this is Sonel and Zoe. We have Lee from Vietnam and Jermaine from Singapore.
No, from Hong
Uh,
Kong.
sorry, Hong Kong. Sorry,
Hong
Jermaine.
Kong.
Yes,
uh,
I'm 4 in the evening.
Uh-huh.
uh,
4 in the evening.
Okay,
4
guys.
afternoon.
Let's go back to our topic. So we are talking about what what our question? What was that? So how much
Number six,
or how
It's
often should a
number
how much
person?
or
six.
how
Yeah.
often should a person drink to be considered an alcoholic?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. So can you continue?
yes. I just in my country that is depend on the people. So so some people like the alcoholics, and some people don't like alcoholics. Yes, I suggested that people I will the drinks a little so I mean there is the twice a week or once a week and this because the so the some people drink every day at the end of the watch every day they go to the bars and they go to the restaurant and yeah that this is the habits or addition this is
Huh?
addition
Addiction.
yeah addition yeah yeah, so some people believe that they doing this is for their head, for their head. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they believe that. In our the rural areas, they doing they doing they drink alcohol at home, at their home. So they don't go to the bars and they drink at home. This is addition. So I suggest that I think that they can drink a little. It's for their health and I don't think so. It's the too much. They drink too much. I suggest that. Yes, it really
Too much.
yeah, too much. Yeah, they cannot drink the too much. It really habits really their habits really bad. So yeah, a little. I guess the alcohol they can drink a little.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. How about Jermaine? How do you consider people an alcoholic?
Yeah.
How do you
Alcoholic
define?
also depends on the drinking behavior. Not not purely not purely depends on the alcohol to drink. It depends on the drinking behavior. For example, if you neglect your meal, you neglect your eating, you just drink, or you hide from other people. You don't let people know that you are drinking. You are
Mhm.
hiding from others, not letting people know. So this sort of behavior is also seen as an alcoholic, because alcoholic, they know they're over their limit. They don't want other people know that they have problem. So if they are neglecting their basic needs, for example, they neglect their food, and then they hide from other people, and then they try to cover up their drinking, cover up, and lastly they uh, not letting
Mm-mm.
spending a lot of money out of their
Okay.
pocket. They cannot afford to spend all the money. I think it depends on their drinking behavior too.
Yes. All right.
Yes, yeah, we use the drinking the behavior, but we should percent, how much the drinks you suggestion is drinks the behavior like how much the people can drink liters or mass or it affected the health or it's good habits or good habits or bad habits or is we suggest this, right.
Okay. So, oh, where's Natra? He's gone. Okay, so how about Lee? Can you?
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. Tom and Zhao, they kind of cover all the things. I must say that I don't know about you, but here in Vietnam, people can really evaluate you based on based on your, drinking ability. For example, if you're at the same table, then people can, uh, can tell that you can drink a lot or not. So I guess it depends on people, different people. They are, different. And so, for example, for me personally, I think that a person who's considered as alcoholic is someone who cannot control their behavior, and which will lead to some negative consequences. So as long as they can control their behavior and in a normal way, then they're not an alcoholic at all. I guess.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
I want to supplement is it depends on the context. That means the situation, whether you should not drink but you drink. For example, I have a colleague. He used to go to work, but when he go to work, we can smell him with an alcohol smell. Suppose he go to work, he shouldn't drink, but he still cannot resist. He still drink. That means he's an alcoholic, right? So the situation, he should not drink, but he can't resist. So he's alcoholic.
Yeah,
I hate that kind of control. You have to drink even you don't want to, and people
you
keep
cannot
asking
fire. You cannot fire him, but you smell. So he come to work, then you can smell him drinking a lot. You can smell the alcohol. The breath got the alcohol.
I see. I get it.
Right.
How about Vando? How do you define person if it's alcoholic or not?
What the question are you?
How do you consider a person if it's alcoholic? How often he or she drink?
Drinks or not drinks?
Yes, personally, I drink some alcohol. Sometimes, not often, but I really like to taste, to try several kind of alcohol drinks. For example, beer, vodka, whiskey, absinthe, and so on. Coffee.
Which country?
Coffee.
Which country can drink a lot? Can most drink? Which country? Which people can? From which country can drink a lot? Russian.
Okay. In my country, is often people drink a lot of beer because here we have a great habit to make a barbecue on weekends, on holidays, and during this preparation of a barbecue, drink some beer. Some not. Lots of beer.
Nice confession.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea what's the alcohol percentage in beer? What's the alcohol percentage?
It's the 7% or 9%. It's depend on the beer. It's depend on the beer. It's depend on the beer. It's the brand of the beer. I think.
Beer.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know, but because here at Brazil we have a lot of kinds of beers, not kinds of trends. We have Corona, Heineken, Amstel, Skol, Brahma, and lots of.
Oh, we have an expert here. Right
Yes,
person to
yes.
answer that question.
Guys, here in Korea, we have soju, the famous one, soju. It's a kind of gin. It's really bitter, and yeah, when you drink that one, it feels like your body is burning.
This
tried
it
it.
depends on the percentage of the alcohol. The percentage of alcohol. If the alcohol is strong, and you keep
Yeah,
burning.
really strong, guys. I don't know how much the percentage, but when I tried that one, even though the small cup of alcohol,
40s,
I
but
think
we
like
are
my
ego at the 40s, 40%.
40.
Yeah, 40s, yeah.
40.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
strong.
Johnny Walker, it's the kind of the Johnny Walker, and it's 40%.
40.
Yeah, 40s, 40s. No, not 14, 40s.
40.
What
Yes.
is the 40?
Very strong.
Yeah.
That's too many.
Normally beer is about 11.
11.
11. Beer.
I
Oh,
think
yeah. Yeah, 7, 9, yes. Something like, yeah.
Okay, so how about Sunel? Are you still there? Sunel?
He wrote that he
I
is
think he's
leaving.
left. Yeah. He's left.
Maybe mute. Okay, so guys, moving on to our next question. So what is that? Lee, can you read?
Number 8, right? Okay.
Number
Which
7.
addictions?
Number 7.
Oh, okay, sorry. What is the most addictive substance in the world? What makes it addictive?
Yes, okay. What is the most addictive substance in the world? I think, guys, it's cocaine or heroin.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this alcohol or smoking or gambling or the drugs or, yeah. It's the most.
I fully agree with Za. I fully agree with you because the illegal substance is cocaine, but legal is alcohol and tobacco.
Yeah, that's true. How about Tom? Are you still there, Tom?
Yes, I'm here. I agree with Lee, of course, that with you, that heroin or cocaine or the other names is hard drugs, hard narcotics are the most dangerous for human health, and the other way of saying this, we can say that these substances are having detrimental effect on human health, and this is the most dangerous because the putting in habit of using it is very quick and very radical, because only after using it 2 or 3 times there is an addiction developed, and it is very characteristic for these substances. On the other hand, these substances like coffee, for example, or tea, is not very dangerous because the habit is creating in a long time. So these substances are dangerous not only for the harmful effect on health, but only because of the speed of creating the addiction.
Can we say that greediness is the most addictive for human being? Greediness. Greediness for power, for money, for relationship, for power. You see what I mean?
Yes.
I think it's rather philosophical, not clinical.
Are we still talking about substance?
Yeah.
I think the most addictive substance, illegal substance, is crack, because we feel so comfortable. You hallucinate, you calm down for a short time, but you need only one unique experimentation. You become addict, addict in this substance, in crack. And cocaine is another substance, addict substance, but cocaine you can have a overdose of the substance and you will die as soon as possible. But crack is not so lethal, because you can use it for a long time, but you don't have so it's not so dangerous to have an overdose this substance, okay? Because I think this crack is more addictive substance in the world, at least at Brazil.
Yes. Okay. Definitely. Okay. So, any additional idea about Charmaine?
LSD, ecstasy.
Actually, those are the same thing, because the substance usually divided into two different kinds. One is the crack. They don't act on your the cocaine, they act on your brain. So it's permanently destroy your brain. Just like a bright paper. If you pour ink to it, no matter how you wash the paper, there's still stain on it, right? So if you take the cocaine, it will destroy your brain structure. So you will have a permanent damage of your brain. But for other marijuana or those of narcotics, they are stimulants to act on your brain. They may not cause you permanent damage at a short time.
I fully agree with you, but I think a different way, because the difference and the drug and medicine is those when you use, okay? Because if you exaggerating anything, you will die if a way or another. For example, if you drink a lot of alcohol, you will die. Unfortunately, definitely you will die. If you smoking a lot, you will die. If you have an overdose of medicine, for example, sometimes I have a migraine. If I take a lot of medicine, I will have an overdose this medicine, and probably I will die. Depends of your what the amount of what you consume, because I know several people that I use illegal substances, and these kind of people have been living for a long time, but others, because of your exaggeration of this consumption, these substances, they death faster, very fast.
Yeah, that's true. Everything exists. It's really bad. So you should have a limit to yourself. Whenever you are addicted to, you should put some limit to yourself, so you won't get a die right away. All right. So yes, okay, I definitely agree with you, Vando. So let's move on to the next question. How about Zu? Can you read? What is that? What's our next question? Thomas, can you read?
What addictions are safer than others? Is it okay to be addicted to something like coffee? This is my favorite question because I'm addicted to coffee. But I read that on the other hand, coffee is good for some functions of health because there were medical researchers that coffee is good for health and for reducing the sclerosis effect, and it is important in case of coffee to drink it wise, because when you drink it early morning like Van Deco is doing now, it is not good because in the morning the organism has in the morning the hormones are produced by the organism, and this hormone is in the morning is called dopamine, and it is produced to wake the organism. And if you drink a coffee in the morning, organism is very wise, and he thinks that it's not needed to produce this dopamine because this dopamine is not needed anymore because the coffee is in the place of dopamine. So the more coffee you drink in the morning to wake yourself, the more you are addicted from this coffee, because coffee takes place of dopamine, and to drink it reasonably, you shouldn't drink coffee till noon, till when the dopamine is in your organism. You shouldn't drink coffee. Only when dopamine is ceased, it stopped working, you should drink coffee. So it's about 10 a.m. or about around the noon. Coffee should be drank. So
Oh,
it's
that's why we have
my
a coffee break, right? That's why we have a coffee break in the office.
yeah.
Yeah. So, how many cups you drink a day coffee?
I personally drink 2 cups of coffee, and it is said that 2 or even 3 cups of coffee it's okay for your health, but more it's dangerous.
Oh, oh my God.
So
How much
I'm
of
getting
uh,
coffee a
worried.
How much?
I
How much?
was addicted coffee. I have one day that drank I drank 32 cups of coffee.
22.
32?
32, 32.
Ah,
I
yeah.
was addicted coffee.
This too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. 22.
You're pretty
yes.
addicted.
So
Ah,
Uh,
how
really.
much? I want to know how much a coffee in your country. How much is the coffee cost? Cup of coffee. Tom?
Uh, for example, a package for 1 kilo kilograms of coffee is costing almost 5 reais. 5 reais, 5 to 10 reais, depends of the kind of or the quality of the coffee you want to buy. This is costing almost um, $2 or $3, for example.
Some
What
coffee
is
is
what?
sour, right? When you drink the
Uh,
coffee, some coffee is sour. Got a
wow.
sour taste. Right, Tom?
I never tried that one. So I think,
Yes, the price of the coffee here in Poland depends of the quality. The sour coffee, the poor coffee, cost about $5 per kilogram. The grain coffee, and the best quality coffee cost about $30. So
Or
the
is the best
range of
coffee?
this is the best one. So the range of prices is very wide, and but the taste is also very different, depend of the price. The best coffee which I drank taste like chocolate, like fruits, and the worst coffee taste with I don't know how the word is, but the taste is really awful. So if you are fan of the coffee, you should pay for it very heavy. So it's.
Do you have a Starbucks in your place, in your country? Do all everybody have a
Yes,
Starbucks?
Yes.
yes.
Just Starbucks
I
coffee.
think Starbucks
Yeah.
coffee
I think
sucks. I
Starbucks
think.
everywhere.
How much a Starbucks coffee cost? In here in Hong Kong, about 30 something, $30. 30. 36.
30
That is
dollars.
that is per
Then
cup.
it's about US dollar, about four US dollar. 4 US dollar.
Oh,
For a cup.
Four,
Cup.
yeah,
that is
for a cup,
costly.
$4 US. If you
Mhm.
drink from Starbucks,
It's too expensive.
yeah,
This
it's
we have the one the $2. It's okay.
$2.
Yeah.
Oh.
$2 in
Sparkas.
US dollar.
Sparkas. Yeah.
Because we are comparing US dollar, then we know how the difference.
$2 is I mean the US dollar.
Yeah, okay. Then your place is cheaper.
Yes, cheaper.
I don't go to Starbucks. It's too expensive.
Yeah,
I think
me
Hong
too.
Kong is very expensive
Yes.
country.
Yeah,
All
everything.
the prices are higher than in
Yeah.
another countries.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How
I
about
don't
Lee?
drink coffee because I don't drink coffee, so I
Yeah.
don't know a lot about coffee.
We're still speaking about Starbucks. So here in Vietnam, we have Starbucks, but people have the tendency to not drinking at Starbucks. They have other traditional, coffee shop, which they prefer.
When got its own coffee, right?
Yeah.
The steaming the coffee.
Yeah, we have a lot of different version of coffee, but I'm talking about a traditional one. They kind of homemade it, they have a really special recipe. So people tend to pay for that kind of coffee more than Starbucks or any international brands. And for me, I'm getting worried after listening to Tom. He talked about, the harmful addiction of coffee, because I'm not a coffee addict, but my mom is. She drinks a lot, like 10 cups a day. And still, yeah, but
Let's find the time to
traditional
drink.
coffee is not that heavy.
That's too
But
many.
it's very easy to get out of the habit of drinking coffee. It takes only a week. I read after a week, when you stop drink coffee, your addiction vanish after only a week. So it's very easy to quit this habit.
Yeah.
And I think that the good habit is to drink coffee not in the early mornings. And this is my own experience. If I drank coffee early in the morning, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. After a few days, I have to drink coffee. And if I didn't drink coffee in the morning, I'm very sleepy. But it is in contrast to the previous situations. If I instead of coffee, if I drink, for example, orange juice, the effect is the same, and it is more healthy than coffee.
Tom, can you drink after you drink coffee before bedtime? Can you go to sleep?
Yes, of course. I am wondering why is it, but after drinking coffee in the afternoon, especially, I am very sleepy and I can go to sleep.
Because people used to drink coffee because they want to wake up, but you still
definitely.
You're different, right?
Again, it depends on different people.
Yes, it's very strange because sometimes people are reacted by not be sleepy, and sometimes like in my case, I get sleepy after coffee. I don't know why, but
Depends on the sensibility of the organism of the people.
So coffee.
Because yes, because some people have more sensibility coffee substance than another. For example, I can drink a lot of coffee throughout the day because when I go to sleep, I sleep very well. But another kind of people have more sensibility of substance coffee, don't sleep. For example, um, if my wife drink at least 5 cups of the coffee, she didn't get sleep during the night. But otherwise, me, I can drink 32 cups of the coffee and I go to sleep very well.
The
Depends
same
of the
me, the same me, the
organism.
same my wife.
But for example, I was addicting coffee for a long time ago, but right now I drink almost 3 cups of the coffee during the day, and I don't feel miss this substance. For example, if I drink for a long time in front of the computer, I keeping drinking coffee during the day because I try keeping my focus on what I'm doing. Uh, what I Sometimes I think about that I keeping addict in coffee is my job, my profession, because I'm accountant and I try keeping focus on for a long period of the day doing my job. So I keeping drinking a lot of coffee.
All right. That's good. How about, okay, so anybody? Or moving on to the next question, guys. What was it? So what is that? Number 8?
9.
Number 9. Okay, so have you ever broken an addiction to something? How did it, how did you do it? How hard was it to give that thing up? Okay, so have you ever give up any addiction?
No.
Okay, up first, guys.
I
The
don't,
question.
not even
So for
addicted
What
to
me,
anything.
okay, so me
uh,
first. Okay, so I think for me, before, yeah, I really addicted with coffee before, but I totally give up. I totally quit drinking coffee. I don't want to drink coffee anymore since I give birth because my doctor told me that I have to reduce the amount of coffee I take in because I felt like having chest pain in my breast, maybe because I gave birth to my daughter before, and then since that time, I don't want to drink coffee anymore. Until now, I just only drink water all the time. That is for my addiction before I give up any. I don't want to drink coffee anymore. How about you guys? So, do you have any addiction that you totally give up? How about Tom?
Yes, I was, and I am. I think now addicted to TV watching. When I don't have TV because I removed the TV set from my home. But even now, when I am visiting my friend or my family, when the TV set is on, I observe that I am addicted to this because I am constantly watching this TV when it is active. So it is definitely my addiction. And another addiction was Twitter. A few years ago, I installed a Twitter application and was so addicted to it that it started to take me a few hours daily to read it, to observe this account. So my only way of removing this addiction was uninstall this application completely, and it was very effective because I had a few hours spare to do another things daily. So it was very impressive effect removing this application. And unfortunately, now I observe that I'm more and more addicted to Instagram because I'm checking the language activities, and I think it's not good for me. And I'm thinking what to do because it takes so much time, and in this time I can improve greater by doing some exercises by myself, by checking the dictionary, checking phrases, repeating on, or even talking to myself, because the talking to myself is very effective exercise, I think, and it is effective and less time consuming because being active on internet is very time consuming. So I think it is addiction also. Thanks.
Yeah. How about Lee? Your turn. Still
Okay,
any
okay. I have
addiction?
a little confessions here. I'm used to, addicted to TV show, especially K dramas, because girls. And back then, I really wanted to fit in with the group of my friends back then. So I tried to watch everything that they watch, and then I I was very self conscious that it wasn't good for me. So I decided to switch it to because back then there was Netflix, there was HBO available everywhere in your hand. But I realized that it was not good for me, so I just go cold turkey to cut off everything.
Yeah, kind of
And
suddenly.
yeah,
Yeah.
suddenly, and then it worked. It worked for me because at least when I think about it, I don't really immerse myself in TV shows. Now I turn to YouTube videos, and now I'm addicted to YouTube. But just
So do
switch
I. So
from
do I.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think
as
the
One
I
is
same
said
same.
switch
before,
to one.
yeah, I'm not really addicted to anything, but I like to consider it as a guilty pleasure. And another thing is Instagram, definitely. I, just sometimes I just scroll down mindlessly on my feed to see what's going on out there, and try to be updated with my friends and my relatives. Because now I'm engaged in a lot of different groups and educational purpose. So I think it's not that bad to me, but Instagram is something that really addictive. It doesn't let me go to sleep early. It doesn't let me, perform daily routine normally. It kind of messes everything up in my
Yeah.
daily life routine. So
Yeah.
if I don't know if you guys have any tips for me to just, cut back my screen time, especially Instagram, because
Mm.
I still,
Yeah.
cannot get out of it.
I can advise you to uninstall Instagram. It's the best way.
For me, guys, actually, I end up the challenge with Ravaka challenge. I just did until 25 challenge because I couldn't focus my online courses. I keep thinking, oh, I have to do my task. I have to do my task. So I just end up, oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't finish this challenge. So yeah, you have to, if you can, if you need to
Yeah.
control yourself, then just let go.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes
what
it's
you did.
okay to
Just
say
end
no.
up. Mm.
Yes.
Anyway, I just still have 3 tasks that I didn't continue. So I just say sorry to the task giver. Because I'm overwhelming. I have to do my other online courses, my other challenge, at the same time my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, too much. So I think I don't need to do this too many stuff that it's too much for me. I have enough. So I told myself I have to end up with this challenge. So I feel sorry for the task giver, but maybe they understand my message to them.
Yes, of
How to
course, we
do?
understand you.
How to do? How do you deal with everything in your life with these all tasks?
Yeah, so that's why I have to divide my time. So at least today I have to finish one task, the other challenge, and then I have to finish my other homework. I have to do my other task, my Instagram or whatever, my YouTube channel. So I'm always mix up so many stuff in my mind. So I feel like I'm tired. I don't want to do any challenge anymore. So I just end up. So I just focus our challenge and my online courses and my YouTube channel and also my pronunciation courses. Only that one. So I wanna join any challenge as of now because it's too many. And
Congratulations.
I'm so I'm so I don't have time to play my daughter to spend my daughter because I do many things in my life. I always sitting on my computer doing the challenge, doing everything, studying. So I feel like I'm isolated in myself. too many, too many
So
stuff.
you are kind of the workaholic. So you choose a lot. You try
Yeah,
so
yeah,
many challenges.
Yeah,
It's
you're
work.
You're a
addicted to your
workaholic.
work.
Yeah.
It's work.
yeah. And
Uh,
at the same time, I have to accept a lot of calls whenever someone
Yeah.
appended on my Calendly account. Oh my God, this is too much for me. Yeah. Okay, guys. So how about you, Zoe? Do you have any?
Yes, I agree with you guys. Yes, uh, in the past 3 years, I use the Facebook. Yeah, it's not intended to learn English. Yeah, I use the Facebook like the readings, articles, and new something like that in my country. So it's so some by using Facebook a lot of time. Yeah, it's really annoys me because this is so some new are not truths, and this is a fake news. This is the new face call. So this is related to the I mean the politics and the something like that. So yeah, the 3 year late yeah now I realize that the Facebook I use the Facebook the right the to learn English yes because the two now I have three accounts is the Facebook accounts and Instagram accounts and
Uh-huh.
yeah the Twitter accounts yeah that Instagram and Twitter just only I use there for learning English the
Learn
yeah
English.
yeah learning English the I read articles and English article. So I just only use the Facebook as my personal. Yeah, sometimes I post my picture with my families and yeah. This is now I realize how to use the correctly the social media like the Facebook, the Instagrams, and Twitters, and yeah. This is addictive to me a lot. Yeah.
All right. So thank you. So how about Jermaine? Do you have any addiction that you
I
totally
used to
give up?
watch a lot of YouTube. I just watch a lot of YouTube. And then
Uh,
last month I have every month I have my carrier, my data carrier give me 5 gig, 5G. I mean 5G. Then I use up all the data. They also use up all the data. So they have to ask me to pay money again. I use all the data to watch the YouTube. I use all the data.
Why
uh,
don't you
the
use
you use
Wi-Fi?
you
you
shouldn't
Wi-Fi.
use your
How
I
about
use
Wi-Fi?
YouTube. Sometimes yeah, because I switch it off. I accidentally switch it off. Because in the nighttime I switch it off. I set a timer to if I sleep then it will turn off. Then after I wake up I forgot to turn it on again. So the whole day I'm watching the YouTube. I use YouTube
Happens,
sometimes because I like reading. So I sometimes if I don't know anything, I just go to the YouTube to search for it.
Yeah.
So you can calculate the benefits of the users Wi-Fi and using your data. It is the most cost. Do you ever compare the using Wi-Fi and data? The most cost that to for use. I mean the by using Wi-Fi and data.
Sorry. Yeah. What do you mean?
The golf, the golf. Yeah, golf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because the home we have installed the Wi-Fi for the whole house, so everybody in the house can use it. So I don't know how much. I'm not the one who pay for it. My husband is the one who because I have to install a special Wi-Fi at home because my two children have the phone and the tab and the iPhone and the iPad, and then everybody got 2 or 3 appliances. So we have to have a very strong Wi-Fi at home. Otherwise, people will be angry.
Yeah. Sometimes I use my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I know the password. You just have to be nice.
My Wi-Fi is going slow. When my Wi-Fi is going slow, and I suspect somebody is stealing my Wi-Fi.
Maybe someone like me.
Yeah, I just wonder how anybody know about my password. I don't know how to check. I don't know. I want to check. Is there anyone using my Wi-Fi? But I don't know how to check it.
Yeah.
Because I'm impatient. When the Wi-Fi is very slow, then I restrict it off to go to my data plan.
Yeah, you should check. You should change your password once a week, and you can check the password.
I never change. Okay, maybe it's a good idea.
No one can steal your Wi-Fi.
How can you know your neighbor's password? How do you know?
I just have to be nice, and sometimes you overheard their conversation. I'm sorry for that, but sometimes my Wi-Fi getting weak, and I turn to my neighbor's Wi-Fi to get it stronger.
If your neighbor is not using that,
problem with my connection.
If he's using it, he will suspect why is it slow.
Yeah, maybe.
Wanda, you say something?
I don't have any problem with my Wi-Fi because I contracted for 120 gigabytes of speed. I use my Wi-Fi in my whole house. I use my smartphone, my laptop, my tablet. At my home, my TV, my smart TV is connected the whole day on Netflix using my internet. I don't have any problem.
I think
that you have a problem. You
use anyone.
You use only West.
Wi-Fi.
I don't share my password with anyone.
Of course. Yeah, you should know.
You don't have families. You don't have family. You have families. Do you have families? I mean, use the Wi-Fi. Do you have families?
Exactly. My wife and my kids. Everyone within this house use the internet. For example, my kids go through whole day watching TV on only Netflix, uninterrupted connection. Meanwhile, I use my smartphone. For example, right now I'm connected on Skype, reading the questions. At the same time, in my using my laptop and make this conversation with you all. And at the same time, my tablet is connecting another kind of device. For example, I use the Kindle app to reading a lot of books, actually ebooks. But I
Hi,
have no problem with my connection.
hi friends.
Yes, we have new participant. Subani.
Yeah,
Subani. Subani.
yes.
He's from India.
Yeah,
So we are
Hi, nice
talking
to
about
meet you.
our topic.
yeah.
What
Nice to
addiction?
meet you.
Yeah, you can introduce. So this is our new participant, Brandon. I'm sorry, Vando.
Ah, okay.
Vando. And
He's
this
from?
is
He's
uh,
from?
Mexico. Oh,
Oh, great.
Portuguese.
Mexico.
Vando. I forgot. You are from Portuguese, right, Vando?
Yes, my native language is Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese. Don't confuse Portuguese Portugal.
Yeah. Portuguese, Portugal.
Yes, it's a little bit
Oh.
different. I'm an accountant and a businessman. Actually, I'm locked down at home, but at the same time, I working via home office. Uh, I have some clients that I attend at my home. For me, that's it. It's a comfortable situation.
All right. Okay, so let's move on to our next question. So, Lee, can you please read?
Yeah, sure. Some people replace one addictive behavior with another. Can you think of an example?
So, do you have any example, Tom?
Tom is a person that
Yes, I thought about it already. My bad addiction was TV, so my way of coping with this problem was removing the TV from my house, and the problem vanished. And also, my another addiction was Twitter, so I uninstalled this application, and my addiction vanished. So. But it is not so easy, because in case of TV, internet came into the place of TV, and I am watching a lot of YouTube videos like Lee. And in case of Twitter, Instagram went into the place of Instagram, into the place of Twitter. So it is not so easy exactly to remove the addiction completely, because you must be aware not to replace one addiction with the another.
So where did
So
you put your TV? Where did you put your TV?
I gave it to my brother, and I
If you keep it in
I
the
have
store, then
no
you
TV
out.
at this moment, and I because I lately I obtained a very quick internet connection, fiber connection, and I thought, oh, it's perfect. I could watch Netflix and HBO and so on, and I started to think about buying a TV. And I was only at the brink of buying the TV, but then I remembered the situation before, what was with the TV, how much time I lose for this addiction, and I stopped my purchase, and I have no TV, and internet is enough.
So next time you have any addiction, then give it to us.
Exactly.
Okay, I will remember.
Addiction to TV pot, to coffee pots, to kitchenware, then you give it to us.
Okay. There is a deal.
Okay, how about Okay, so let's
Sorry guys,
start
I have to go. Almost have to go. It's more than 1.5 hours. I have to go out.
yeah. It's okay, Charmaine. Thank you
Okay.
so much for
Yeah, I
joining.
enjoyed the talk very much. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
For
good to see
Yeah.
you.
See
um,
you,
Okay.
Have,
Charmaine.
Bye.
Bye. See you next
bye
week.
bye.
Bye.
There.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe Zubin, we have give him let's give him a chance to speak up. So what was the question? Some people change behavior. What is that?
Some people replace one addictive behavior with another. Can you think of an example?
How about Zubin? We cannot hear you. You don't have your speaker, Zubin. Can you hear him, guys? No, no.
Oh, I
Sound.
can hear.
Hello?
It's
Yeah,
okay
Can you
now.
yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
it was mute, automatically muted. Okay, the addicted behavior of me is the same which is spoken by the earlier speaker. The same. I am addicted in mobile phone first, and some of the programs in mobile phone like Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, Skype, and everything. Uh, beside beside mobile phone, I am addicted smart TVs. I have a smart TV. I am using that TV to watch YouTube videos, and also watching television programs. And good thing is that beside watching entertainment, I would like to watch uh, informative programs like what I want to study, the subjects. There are a lot of YouTube videos about my subjects. I listen there and I study there. Also, I read books. And beside these all informative means digital media, I am addicted to tea. Like everyone is addicted tea or coffee. I think these are my addictions.
Okay. How about Zoo? Can you? How about you? Do you have any addiction that you replace? Zoo,
You
are
need
you
to unmute yourself. You're mute. You have to use your speaker.
your speaker, Zoo? Turn it on. Okay.
It's okay. You can speak now. You are unmuted.
Yes.
You are muted again.
Yeah. You're still mute, Zoo.
Sorry. My phone battery is low. My phone battery is low.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
No problem. We can hear you normally.
Yes. Sorry.
Keep muting
You are
yourself.
muted again.
Turn it off your microphone.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
What happens?
Yeah, yes, you're back. Yeah, just speak
Can
up.
you hear?
We
Can
can
you hear?
hear. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. now as my phone battery is low.
So your battery is low, so that's why we can't hear you. Not because you are muted yourself. No, it's okay. Zo. No. Okay, so how about Bando? Do you have any addiction that you replace something?
Not that I remember at this moment.
Yeah.
But one thing that I distract me, but I don't consider an addiction, is my smartphone, because I let the notifications activated. So I'm doing something into my house, and suddenly my smartphone. So yes, I'm stay so curious to see what happened, what's going on. If a notification, if someone sent me a message, but I don't consider addiction, because the majority of my clients send me several messages for email or WhatsApp. So I will check it out if it is my email notification or WhatsApp notification. But I don't consider addiction.
All right. So how about you, Lee?
Yeah, I guess I do the same thing with Vando. I turn off the notifications on my Facebook, my Instagram, so that I cannot be distracted by those kind of things. And I replace it by doing more physical exercises, and try to enjoy the nature. But I guess in this situation, I don't have a lot of option, and I just have to back to the digital life again. And it kind of I kind of have a very sedentary lifestyle. Like I just consume a lot of contents on YouTube and watching Netflix. And oh my God, and Netflix and HBO, if you get in, there's no way out. So I guess now I prefer YouTube videos more than TV series or Netflix series, because YouTube videos are way shorter and you can be more flexible and control yourself easier. So I guess it just switch from Netflix TV series to shorter videos on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, I remember one thing. I'm a addict in animes. I really love watch animes.
Oh, I thought Asians read anime only. I don't think that you guys
Yeah.
read animes.
How do you say? I'm a otaku. I'm otaku.
Wow, you're a big fan.
Yes, yes, yes. I really love watching any kind of animes.
Now you still watching it, or when you was a kid only?
Now I'm free time, I spend my time researching lots of animes on the internet. For example, right now, I find out a website called the Orion Animes. In this website, there's lots of kind of animes. Right now, I'm watching anime called Iketsu. Iketsu. I don't remember the right name, but I think so. The Iketsu.
Is it Japanese?
Japanese anime.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh?
But the
so.
good thing is you can read it in English because they're available in English as well. So
Animes, I prefer watching, reading subtitles in Portuguese, but TV series, documentaries, movies, I watch in English with no subtitles. With no subtitles because I want to practice my listening skills. I really love it. Another kind of practice that I use is watching TV, YouTube videos. For example, I'm a big fan of Les Brown. This is the greatest motivational speakers that I ever seen. I really recommend you watching his videos because I guarantee you will really love.
Yeah, we
sure.
definitely check that one. Okay, so Tom, do you have any additional?
Uh, I said already about my
Part?
practice about my addictions and replacing them with another addictions, and I cannot get rid completely of my addictions because instead of one addiction goes another. So I think it is for me it is constant fight with me, with my character, with my obstacles. So I don't think I will finally get rid of these addictions. It's a characteristic of my personality, some kind. So that's it.
Okay.
Excuse me, guys. Unfortunately, I have to go because I have some tasks to do. But I really enjoyed this conversation, and I hopefully to participate in the next conversation. Okay, guys. Nice to meet you.
Sure.
We'll talk soon later.
Bye.
It
See
was
you
nice
next
to meet
week.
you.
Time, Vando. All right, guys. So let's move on to the next question. So what is that?
I
Is
think
it
that I
nobody?
think that we have done already all the questions.
We have done already.
Yeah.
Really? There are 20 of them.
There are training.
There's a
right?
long list.
20? Oh,
Yeah, 20 questions.
I thought it was 10 of them.
Anna kind of gave us a really tough work here. Like she gave us 20 questions in a row.
Guys,
Oh my god.
if you would like to end up this conversation, it's okay, guys. We cannot continue. But if you would like to talk more, then we can continue. What do you think? Because there are some 10 questions left.
It's
I
okay
have
for me.
some interesting topic to share with you because my addiction to YouTube videos has some positive results, because lately I spot a recommendation of a book, How to Improve Your Foreign Language Quick, and I even posted here. Have you seen it? The links to this recommendation. I think it's a fine book because it gives some tricks how to improve your speaking, and it is by creating islands and creating bridge over the islands. I think it's perfect way to improve the speaking, and I even succeed in buying this book. So I think the next time I will talk about it more in more details, and I will share some ideas from this book here.
Sure.
My opinion,
Yeah,
my
great.
opinion, in
How
my
about
opinion, in my opinion, there is no such type of tricks are there. Only talking will helps to improve your English. because what your brain feeds you can expose through your talking.
Yes, okay, you are right, but you know, this guy invented a way of talking which is easier because you create so something. You have some topics in which you are best because you have vocabulary, you have phrases already which are you are familiar with, and you are you are managing your conversation in this way that you are going to these islands, so-called islands of your knowledge. So it is easier for you to talk about some topics, and the other topics are very difficult. So you manage your conversation in this way that you move the other guys to talk about these island topics rather than another things.
Oh, what's going on? I can able to see a screen. Whose screen that?
Someone's sharing the screen.
Okay. Good.
Someone
Who's sharing?
Who share?
Not me.
Yeah, not me.
I shared to our Facebook.
You are the culprit.
I shared to our Facebook group because yes, because some of them maybe they can join because of their time zone. So I tried to share so they can join our conversation.
Yeah, someone from Brazil. I met a lady in the previous talking who's
Vivian.
yeah. She's not. We missed her.
Yeah, because
I
now
think it's not her time zone.
yeah, now it's
Yeah.
7 a.m. in her time. 7
Might
a.m.
be. Might be she's working.
So one question, is it the same time next week? I mean, you
Maybe
keep changing the time, right? Because I thought it was the
no,
same time every week.
actually next week you are the one will be the host. Next week you are the one to give a task. So is it okay? You will choose the time for our meetup. It's up to you. So do
Oh, I
have
guess it's fixed, but it's okay. You can choose it to me because we kind of have a similar time zone, by the
okay.
way.
But
There is no dispute
You do it
regarding the
better than
time.
me.
If someone working, this time would affect them. But normally, this time in these recent days, we are all are under lockdown. So that's why these are the best time for me to talk.
okay, guys. So next week our task giver will be Lee.
Oh my God,
Oh,
I'm getting nervous.
No, it's okay. That is only 1 week. I mean 1 month. Just only four times a month because we have 1 week, one task.
Okay.
Yeah, you
But
can
the
you
thing
join a
is,
lot of challenge.
I will not be very active on Facebook, Is it okay if I just leave the topic here on Skype so that you guys will know and plan ahead before the meeting?
I think the Skype is the best option because we are not we won't be distracted between these many applications. Only check on the Skype, and it's the best, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
also the same opinion. Skype is the best. No other applications like we can communicate as like Skype.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can share your task here and then I'll just share to the group.
Yeah,
Is
thank
that
you
okay?
very much. It's okay.
Because some of them they are not yet member in this type group. So there are some of new members in the Facebook group. So they have to be updated what our challenge this week, what the task. So they're maybe wondering why no task this week.
I guess there are a lot of them on Facebook, right? How many
Yeah.
people in general, in total?
Now it's 115.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because getting every day there is one or two join requests. I think
Oh, great.
that
I see.
How do you get these huge number of people? Do you have a big friends collection?
She's a big teacher
Wow,
with a
great.
very popular YouTube
YouTube
channel.
channel. Maybe
That's
from
right.
my maybe from my Facebook page. So I always share some of videos from my YouTube channel, and then I wrote down. Sometimes I invite them, so maybe they found out our Facebook group, so that's why they join us. So I usually actually there is new member. She just participate the challenge, but I think this time she cannot join us our live meetup. So it's better we have to upload tasks in our Facebook group, so they can also participate the challenge even though they cannot join our live meetup.
So that means everybody on Facebook now are watching this, like the live video or something.
Not, no, not everybody. Just only us because we are here in the Skype group. But in the Facebook group, just only the task, whatever you uploaded or in the new or our group, then they can watch our task, our
Oh,
challenge.
okay, I get it.
So if you are not always active in the Facebook group, I can share whatever what task you are planning, so I can share to the group so they can participate some of the challengers.
Yeah, thank you in advance. I
Yeah,
guess a lot of people want to join our meeting, but just because of the time zone.
yeah.
So,
That's the problem.
Okay.
For me, I'm free Saturday morning. Also, I'm free, but also in the afternoon after 3 p.m. I'm free until in the evening. I'm free, but today I just changed because I will attend. I will. Oh yeah, I will attend my friend's birthday. Now it's already 7 p.m. So she
Oh,
invited me. I should be there 7 p.m. So that's why I changed our meetup to
I see.
8 p.m. in my time.
okay. That's why. That's the reason.
Yeah. So uh, if you would like me to arrange every time, so yeah, I'll just keep update on the Facebook group or also here in the Skype. Oh, just wait, guys. Keep continue your conversation. Someone's coming.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go prepare for my dinner in a couple of minutes. So if you guys want to keep going, then you guys keep going, and I gotta go first. I
Oh,
have a
are you
hat.
going to leave?
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for your
Yeah.
conversation. So do I. I will quit now. It's pretty long here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Have a
Bye.
understand.
good night. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
See you
Thank
next
you.
Bye.
week.
See you.
See you.
Bye.
See you.